Hello and welcome everybody to my Friday live at 10 a.m. I'm so excited to share with you some on the go glamour tips for the summer and all of the new products, whether it's special edition or limited edition. So excited about what this company is offering. I'm April Thompson. I'm a Mary Kay Senior Sales Director, and I'm just so excited to be here with you today. So, the first thing I would like to do is just share with you a little bit about what I love about our products in the summer. So, the thing about going outside in the sun, you do need your vitamin D. And I know we like to spend our time outside. You just always want to protect yourself from the sun and do not minimize the moisturization. I know I said on the go, you always want to keep that moisturization coming because some of the greatest causes of wrinkles are actually lack of moisturization and sun exposure. So don't worry, just keep going out in the sun, but protect yourself and add that moisture so you can look younger, longer, and also feel amazing, right? I love being a Mary Kay consultant slash director because when you showing women how to feel beautiful on the outside creates this beautiful confidence that's put in there from their maker and it shines even brighter. And so I love watching that transformation. I had that transformation also because when I was a senior, um, in high school, I actually didn't want any of my photos because I just had so much acne. I didn't know what to do until Mary Kay came along. Man, I was babysitting as much as I could to get that Mary Kay skincare set that helped me so much. And the rest is history, right? So I'm so grateful that my confidence grew. I didn't avoid the camera. People would be surprised if they knew I had ever avoided the camera or just didn't like pictures of myself, or even be able to say in the mirror that I was pretty. And so I'm just so grateful to be able to have that opportunity. I always want my daughters to be able to tell themselves I'm pretty in the mirror and find that true inner beauty, which is that confidence that God put there. However, when we are confident about our outside, that's when that inside really gets pulled out. So I'm so excited to be with you here today. And here's the thing. I'm going to the lake sometimes, you're dirty, you're sweaty, it's hot, your skin gets a little dried out, at least for me, or I'm at the pool. Oh my goodness. Well, a couple dips in the pool and our mascara is actually pretty great. But you do want to make sure that you're not feeling, I don't know, just, like, oh, what's going on with my face today? Because I have felt that. Okay. So let me show you what I make sure I do. And on any day where I'm going out in the sun or something. But before that, I do want you to know that none of it works really well together unless I have done the basic steps to skincare. Okay. So that would be my cleanser. So basically, it's this miracle set right here. Okay. So this is the reason why my on the go beauty tips work so great is because the more Mary Kay products work better together. And I'm just saying that I get the best results because I've already done this. Now, like when we come to the cleanser, you want to cleanse all that dirt and oil. And I'm telling you, if you think it's bad when you go to the lake and you can actually see the dirt, right? And you feel like, oh, wow, it's like exfoliating my skin the wrong way. um, but the thing is that even on days you don't go to the lake, what's on your glasses at the end of the day or on your windshield, that is all getting on your skin and in your pores. So you definitely want to cleanse your skin before anything else so that it can actually get into your skin. Okay. So that is what this time was is all about. And next week, we're going to share a little bit more. But I just wanted to make sure you knew about the cleansing. Then you want to add the moisture so that you are not, so that your skin is not over dry Or even if you're oily and you don't moisturize with the proper moisturizer, your skin can overproduce oil. You do not want that, right? So this balances all of that, whether you're normal to dry or combination to oily. So this is my first on the go tip, is that you do proper cleansing and moisturizing at minimum. But I do want to just mention that if you're not exfoliating enough, then you're actually putting that moisture on top of a layer of dead skin. Okay. So you want that moisture to get into the pores, right? So that your skin can be hydrated. And with our time waves, it's creating collagen on its own. Get excited. And so I just love that set because it helps renew and refresh. And I do everything here to tighten, lift, everything. Like it's just amazing. It's just an anti-aging set that everyone, I think everyone after the age of 18 to 20, depending on your skin type and everything, is the best way to start, because we actually lose 1% of collagen for every year after, I believe, the age of 18. Okay. So I'm so excited to be with you here today and wanted to share really quick what my next tip would be. So I went ahead and I used my miracle set this morning. And because I am live, just, forgive me, because I went ahead and I did my CC cream, which is my first on the go tip. Okay. So there is an amazing foundation primer, which help keeps everything on all day. You use less product and everything. And I just wanted to mention that that is amazing. We're going to touch on that next Friday. But I just wanted to say, so I put my very light CC cream on with my under eye corrector and my light ivory concealer. Now, the reason why is because if you add any color anywhere, which if we're on the go, we're not adding much. You don't, girl, you don't need much, and you're beautiful. But like, I'm just sharing what I do. Okay. And you can do whatever you want for you. But I just wanted to say that if I am adding color, I want it to actually be maximized to its potential. So what I do is I make sure that I get my concealer going so that there aren't any distractions from the color. Because if I've got my dark circles and, other discoloration, like my redness or whatever, then it's going to, make the color that I add not so popping, right? So I just want whatever I add to pop. The CC cream is literally just enough for me when I add my little concealer triangle and my under eye corrector, and I only put the under eye corrector right on my dark circle so that it covers. I mean, I have a before picture that I can show you. You would see a huge difference. Okay. And so if I'm just on the go, this is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to share with you the rest of what I would do in just a minute, because I am going to play a quick little video and you can get to it. I love every opportunity to see, um, to share everything, because I love passing on what I've learned. And I appreciate so much my very first consultant who serviced me being able to help me out so much. So I just wanted to make sure I take this opportunity to share a little bit more about Mary Kay in case it's ever something you or someone you know would be interested in. I apologize. I didn't realize that when I touched the keyboard, I'd have to stand up a little because I put my computer in a new spot for the camera purposes. Um, but yeah, so I'm learning. It's okay. So I'm just going to share really quick, just a little bit from an It Just Fits video. And what these are little stories that women have put together. And I'm just going to share it really quick so that you can see a little bit more about what we do. I appreciate you and your time here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the most of it. Here we go. Sorry for the pause here. Um, okay, so it is, oh, there we go. Present. Yeah, share the screen. Okay, here we go. Share. Okay, they're making things a little bit new and different. Get excited. All right, I'm just going to make this smaller. Please forgive the delay of time. My brain is getting used to the the pathways of doing this again. Okay, here we go. I'm going to let you do that.
For a long time, we grew up in a culture where 9 to 5 was the only priority. I think the traditional take work home with you grind is going by the wayside. Allowing people to have more flexibility in their work-life balance is the new normal.
Okay. Sorry. One sec. Okay. Get excited. Apparently, when you have YouTube open, it automatically goes to your channel and starts playing you. Sorry about that. So I had two audios going on, but you probably only heard one. Okay, so here we go.
I think for a long time, we grew up in a culture where 9 to 5 was the only priority. I think the traditional take work home with you grind is going by the wayside. Allowing people to have more flexibility in their work-life balance is the new normal. My name is Olivia Himmel, and Mary Kay just fits. I grew up in Mason, Michigan. It's outside of East Lansing. My childhood was spent playing outside, reading a lot of books, playing soccer with my brothers. I'm half Japanese. My family came here from Japan, and seeing how they pursued this life in the United States and were able to make something out of nothing, something that I could take a lot of pride in. When I originally started, I was a freshman in college and was just looking for a way to make some extra income. I didn't really do a whole lot with my Mary Kay business, so I just had a few customers here and there, but that's also the beauty of a Mary Kay business, is it can ebb and flow through the different seasons of your life. Once I graduated, I decided to start building my Mary Kay business on nights and weekends. What I love most is the freedom that it allows me in my life. I love my routine, getting up in the morning, doing my Bible study, having my coffee, then being able to put in a few hours of work in my home office before I head off to the gym every day. Fitness is a huge part of my life. As a former athlete, it was just always something that was ingrained in me. I make product deliveries at that time. I work for a few more hours, following up with clients, booking new appointments, coaching my team. Skincare is always in. Everybody wants to have good skin. The no makeup trend is in right now. When women feel that their skin is healthy and beautiful enough that they can feel confident with less makeup, that's even better. What advice would I give my 18-year-old self? Not to worry so much about the opinions of other people, to really just follow your own gut and your own intuition and God's calling on your life. No matter how it might look to other people, you have to do what you're meant to do. It also allows me the time to invest in my relationships. It just makes you really feel valued. I honestly can't imagine the type of person who I would be if I didn't have the coaches and mentors who I've had in Mary Kay.
Yay! Was that amazing? It's so exciting. Just sharing stories. You never know if it resonates with you or someone else. So I just always want to share wherever I am that this opportunity is available for so many different circumstances or types of personalities or what have you. So great. Type in the comments anything that you loved about her story. And, all of us consultants, we love to share, and our goal is to share with you. And you can either be someone who wants to join a team and work towards big goals together, and maybe have some extra for some bills in the household, or anything like that. But also because um, you may want to just have a positive place to grow, and that's okay too. Or you can actually replace an executive income. You can learn and grow together. And if you're willing to be coachable and teachable, I believe that you can do anything in this business. And then another thing you could do is just be someone that helps your consultant. You could listen to the opportunity and give her feedback. You could just, try the skincare, try the new products, encourage her, host a party. Maybe you just want to be a happy customer. So whatever it is, we just want to say thank you so much for being here and supporting us. Now for the on the go. Oh, I just found it. Praise the Lord. Okay. Sorry. When you need that one thing. Okay. So for my on the go, like I said before, what I already did was my miracle set, because I need to have that moisture. And this cleanser even has some lightweight exfoliation. So when I moisturize, I'm not going on top of a layer of dead skin. Get excited. It's going into my pores, which is going to help it stay on longer anyways. So I recommend for the vast majority to add a quick foundation primer. It's satiny, it's silky. It's basically like fills in the pores, the wrinkles, and everything. And we're going to touch on that next week when I have some awesome friends here for the live. And then I added the CC cream. So this CC cream has so many amazing benefits. It's anti-aging, it's lightweight moisture, it's SPF 15. It's just so many good things. And everything we have for our skin is only going to be good for it. It's got, some vitamins, and it just goes on so smooth, and it has been tested safe for women over time. So just please know that Mary Kay is out there to help you and not to harm you, right? So sometimes things get results quickly, and that doesn't always mean that they're good for the insides of your body. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure you knew whether you use Mary Kay or not, do your research and make sure that you're using product that is safe and has been tested safe over time. Okay. All right. So it's the CC cream. That's the first thing. And then I said that I also I have to use my concealer because I have some redness. God bless it. It made me the way I am, and I love it. It's all good. And anyway, so I use the concealer that's just a little lighter than my skin tone, and you can use a concealer that's like the same as your skin tone for down here. I just use this one to just brighten up this eye area. And then I only put my under eye corrector right where the circle is. Okay. I can even do another layer here, and I let it sit, and then I pat it in. Okay. So when I let it sit and pat it in, then it stays more just in that circle, the dark circle, and goes away. So do you see this flask? It's just amazing. It just goes on so smooth. And then what I do is I'll just put on a little over it. I'll do this side with my concealer, because I usually have just a little left over, and I can actually go around in my inner eye area to do a little wake up. So if I'm not doing anything else but CC cream and stuff for my eyelids, I can actually use that concealer to kind of be a base for anything here, or to just be on its own, because the redness or any discoloration in the eye area will detract from what you want. Like if you're going to add mascara or eyeshadow or eyeliner, it any coloration anywhere on your face will detract from that. Okay, so you want it to be eye popping. So whatever you use can have the maximum impact, right? Okay, so what I would do for super, super on the go is I would either, like I said, do the concealer on the inner corner and or maybe a quick little eyeshadow. We have some great cream eyeshadows, which are kind of iridescent and they just kind of glimmer. Okay. And those are just super amazing. You get a lot done at the same time with those. Let me just make sure. There's Light Beam, Pink Starlight, Meteor Shower, and Purple Nova. I just want you to see those. They're super fun. Oops, sorry, wrong side. Right there. Okay. But today I just have a couple that I like to use a lot for my skin tone. Everyone's got their different one. And this is Candlelight. And it's just going to be similar to my skin tone with just some shimmer. Okay. So I literally just use my ring finger, y'all. I'm just using my ring finger to add a little pop. Okay. Get excited. And then for me, the most impact is when I have a lighter shade on the inner corner. Okay. And if you want to do like a more dramatic or classic look for the day or night or whatever, contact your consultant and ask her based on your eye shape what would be the best application and or colors. Okay. But I start with that. Now, because of where my eyes are, my crease kind of just like, you can't even see it. So I kind of create an imaginary crease to create depth, even if I'm on the go, because I'm doing a lot of talking right now, but when I'm on the go, this literally takes like 10 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to use this color here. Let me make sure I get the right color. Is Golden Mauve. Okay. And so this Golden Mauve is just absolutely amazing. And all I'm going to do is just grab a little, like I said, on my ring finger. Okay. And I am just going to go above where my crease is so I can create that imaginary crease. I'm not wanting to change the way God created me. I'm just enhancing it. Okay. Get excited. So I have to use a mirror for that part. I just kind of don't go all the way across my eye with it. But you'll notice, especially if I just do my brow bone to the corner and you don't go like past where your eyebrow is. See how I need to always touch up here. So from the edge of your eye to your eyebrow, you don't want your eyeshadow to go past there so that, so that you don't have the clown thing going on. They're a good friend if they can tell you those kind of things. And I had one of those. So that's exciting. Now this is just for like every day, but do you see how it just kind of created depth for me so that I could, let's see if the lighting, oh boy. Anyways, so that I can have the depth for my eyes. And then I don't do it every single day, especially if I'm going out to actually swim and not just like dip and then watch the kids. If I'm actually swimming, we do have waterproof eyeliner and it's amazing, but I put it on today for sure, just because I'm going live and I'm on the camera. Okay. Get excited, y'all. That's like a go-to. So I may or may not put that on, but for sure it's the CC cream. It's one color minimum just to create the depth for me. Okay. And some of you, it's just like a highlight color for the whole eyelid. Or like I said, it's my concealer. If you use concealer, some of you don't need to use concealer the way I do. Like I said, I have a little redness and then I want all the color I put on to actually pop because it's very minimal. So I make sure that the redness and the dark circles are shrunk. Okay. But then I'm just going to go ahead and use my amazing mascara. And I do love our waterproof mascara, but you better make sure that you take your time to take that off with our oil-free eye makeup remover, because if you do not, it will stay on there and you will get those mascara mites, okay? Because those mascara mites in the middle of the night, boy, they come for that black makeup. And I don't stop putting it on, okay? But you do have to make sure that you take it off. And that's how I know our waterproof mascara works so great. But my everyday mascara that has been working for me, I'm going to the lake. I used to only use waterproof. Actually, just I love it. But I'm using this I Love Black with the, sorry, it's just so awesome. The Lash Love Mascara, because I have a customer who's been buying this for like 10 years. And I'm like, I got to check it out, right? So I've just been loving it too. And I love all of our mascaras. You could actually layer them all. But because it has so many, see how easy it is to coat your lashes there? And I just do a quick coat. The closer you get to your eyelid, the more outlined your eye will be as if you are wearing eyeliner. So I have some friends who have that gift. They just put on mascara and it looks like they're wearing liner too. And I'm like, wow, that's a gift. But I try and get it as close as possible. Okay, I'm just going to show you the difference between doing one eye. And I just go ahead and I do the bottom too. Oh my goodness, because you will see me fading into the background. Okay, you know how we all see ourselves differently. Okay, I see myself fading into the background. Pre-mascara and pre-eyeliner. I'm like, where are my eyes? Especially pre-eyeliner, actually, with photos. But anyway, you know what? We roll with it. We are made in his image, and just as something so amazing and intricate that we even have these amazing things that God has blessed us with, right? Okay, so anyways, that's mascara on one eye. So I'm sure you noticed the difference in definition, and I apologize for the lighting not being even right now, but that's okay, because you know what? Production, like doing movement, action. I didn't mean production. I just meant producing something. Getting activity done is better than perfection. So as much as I had wanted different things to be better, hey, I'm moving forward. So that's how we learn and grow, right? So you will see the difference here. Now, sometimes if I am taking my time getting ready for something at nighttime or a special event or pictures or whatever, I will let it dry a minute or two and either add a different mascara or the same one so that it will really pop and lengthen and volumize. Okay. So this one basically coats it to make it look like there's a lot of lashes. That's this mascara's goal. That's the Lash Love Mascara. The Ultimate Mascara is great for lengthening volume and everything. And then we have other mascaras also. But like I said, you can use that waterproof. Any of our mascaras, you make sure you use this at night. But the one thing that will not come off unless you use this is that waterproof. So if you're going to go in the lake and you want to have mascara, put it on. If you don't, just know it, you do what you got to do. Okay. It's all right. Okay. So that's just my quick eyes. All right. So a little bit of depth there, and then all of that. I did use two colors, but I only really needed to use one for the depth on my brow bone, for that's my eye shape. Okay. Some of y'all would want something different if you're just doing quick on the go. Okay. So then I just do also, I do a little bit. Some of you might be more like maybe more of a bronzer kind of thing, or some kind of shine, and that's all that you need. So that's why. So I have a little bit of redness already in my face. So by the time I put my sunscreen with the CC cream with the sunscreen and my concealer on, that paints the canvas, a little more blank, so that when I add some color, it adds a little more youth and makes me look alive. Okay. And all of that. So they do say that adding pink to your face is youthful, but adds makes you look more youthful. But however, I've already got natural pink redness and everything. That's why I want to tone that down so that the blush will pop. Okay. So let's see if you can just tell. It's just, it's just a little bit. So I just want you to know that's all I do. And then when you're smiling and it's just the part that sticks out the most, 3 little dots here. It doesn't need to be like a whole big stripe, and you don't want to go too close, and it's just everyone's face shape too, right? So ask your consultant, what is the best application? But for on the go, I recommend the CC cream. For me, it's one darker color. You can get a cream color and just do the eyelid. Y'all would be dazzling with that. I just needed some depth, and I just did that really quick. And then I did my blush. So that's, and my mascara. Okay. So that was 4 things. And then you're not seeing always got to have a Band-Aid when you have kids around. Sorry, that came out. Okay, get excited. So we've got these goodies here. All right. And then the other last thing for me, some of y'all say you like to pick something and then you just, work with that. So for me, I come alive. Like I told you at the beginning, that confidence comes out in someone when they feel beautiful on the outside. And that's what I love about this business. For me, it's like I said, the definition of the eyes, but the lips. Like if I don't have the right lip color, or if I was stranded on a desert island and I already had my CC cream, I would definitely pick my lip color over anything else. Okay. So this is why, because I told you, I come alive. Get excited. You know that Greatest Showman, come alive. Okay. So that's just me. I love berries and reds. But I also love some pinks if they're bright enough, because my lips are already so similar to my skin color. They just don't have a lot of color. Some of y'all look like you're wearing lipstick already with just that blood flow in the lips. It's a beautiful thing. It's all good. I just put on the matte, the mauve pink. Okay. I put on the mauve pink right here, and it has some longer stay power because it's partly matte. And let me just make sure I tell you exactly. The mauve pink, wait just a second. My eyes get excited. No, sorry. Hot pink. Okay, get excited. I apologize. Yes, I am someone who can read, okay? But I am using the hot pink in a semi-shine. So it's gel semi-shine, which is, I love all of our formulas, to be honest. But this one is great because it does have a little bit of that nourishing vitamin E. All of them do. But this has a little bit, like it's not the most matte lipstick. The more matte, the longer it's going to stay. But this has a little semi-shine, nourishing. I love it. The price point here is $20, and this is the color that I used. Okay. So, well, it may be a little fuzzy, but there you go. Okay. So, and then I just love me a good gloss, and I love Iconic Red. I love the berries. I love the dark evening, the light, the bright, the glimmer. It's all good. But right now I am using the one that is the berry. Let me just make sure I got the right one. The Berry Delight. Okay. And these glosses are $18 each. Okay. Get excited. And I'm going to put this on, and then I'm just going to come alive. Okay. So get excited. I'm already starting. All right. Here we go. It's really hard for me to start these lives without my lips on. So maybe I'm just going to have to start with my awesome lips already. so that I don't have to wait till I demo them to be like, all woo. Okay. So there we go. I have my Hate Pink and my amazing Berry Delight. Okay. I love them together. They're 38 and they last me a while. I'm just so excited about these colors together. This is my first summer just wearing these two colors together. I usually do the reds or a darker berry with some lighter pink inside or whatever. But this is what I'm rocking. Okay. So that's it. That is my on the go glamour, which was, again, my CC cream. For me, I used concealer and my under eye corrector, whatever. And then I just added some depth to my eyes. Okay. The blush and the lips. All right. So that is all that I did. And then I just want to make sure you know really quick what you can do if you wanted to do this for yourself, because our CC cream, it's amazing. 5 different shades and they blend so well. Sunscreen, SPF, anti-aging. This one is 22. Okay. And then one of our eyeshadows, because I only used one, is $8. Okay. Get excited. And then our amazing blush is 14. So we have our blush, our CC cream, and our eyeshadow. I used the mascara also, which is 16. This one is 16. Okay. So then my lips, I already know my lips are 38. Okay. Get excited. So 38 plus 22. So you're at 60. Okay. And then you add these two, you're at 84. Okay. No, 82. And then we've got the mascara. Okay. So I would say that for less than 100, you have your on the go glamour look for the summer. And I do believe it will last you for the summer for less than 100. Now, I dare you to go look somewhere else for good quality things that will not be harmful to you, and see if you can get great customer service with that. I just want you to know that when you support a Mary Kay consultant, you are getting someone who keeps track of your history, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and also it's good for you. And also you're supporting her dreams and goals, made in America. And also supporting the research for cancers affecting women and saving women and children from domestic violence, helping women and children sleep safe at night. So get excited about that. But remember, if there was one thing you had to choose, if it was like your on the go glamour or your skincare, by golly, you got to wash and moisturize and exfoliate. So talk to your consultant and see what kind of deal she has for you, because we do have some, on the go sets, or she would probably want you to just try at least a cleanser and moisturizer and put some little goodies together. So I just want you to know she wants you to have a win. And I'm so excited that you are here to find out about that. And then really quick, just wanted you to know about this amazing new perfume that Mary Kay has. It is officially our Mary Kay Confidently You They perfume, and it smells so good. It's $55 price point, 1.7 ounces, and I love it. It's not so strong that I can't really spray it. Okay. And then also remember all the parts of blood flow. We've been talking about this in our unit meeting, so thank God it's fresh on my mind. Any part where there's blood flow is where you want to go. So you got the neck, the wrists, even the elbows. I know it sounds funny, but it actually creates like a longer lasting and more amazing, distinct smell just for you, because it's your body and pheromones. You can go between your knees. I know I'm not going to show you that. Just between your knees and rub on the inside of your knees, your kneecaps, and then even your ankles. Okay. But get ready. So if it's date night, I'm just saying, or if you just want to smell amazing all day and have that even more confidence come out, this is so perfect. It's not too anything. It's not too overpowering. It's not too fruity or too florally. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then really quick, I want to show you that we have our new men's care line. Oh my gosh, you guys, not leaving the men out. 86% of men agreed MK Moisturizing Shave Cream gives a comfortable, close shave. And it's just so simple. It's cleanse, shave, and soothe, and hydrate. So you get to boost hydration for 12 hours and not leave the men out, reducing excess oil, and then having the protection against razor burn and everything. So this amazing set right here is $70. Okay. So you got the wash, and then you got the shave cream, and then you've got the moisturizer. Okay. It's $70. It's simple. It's quick. And if they want to go ahead and add an eye cream for this area, it's going to work for them too. Okay. But you have to add, when you do moisture for the eye area, it has to be customized for that area, or it won't even get into those tiny little pores. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to share that is limited edition is our lavender and coconut scented body lotion. Oh yeah. So that one is really quick. We have the lotion and the shower gel, and they're each 16. Okay. So get excited. Give skin the hydration it craves with an easily spreadable body lotion scented with fresh lavender and creamy coconut. And don't we always know that lavender is actually good for our skin? Okay. It's a very summery feeling, not overpowering on the coconut. It's just very, very clean. You can't smell it. I was going to try to show it to you on my hand. Here we go. Let's do that again. 2.0. There you go. Isn't that creamy yumminess? Okay. You too can be independent Mary Kay beauty consultant. Okay. Get excited. Just be you. Okay. And then we did get the illuminating bronzers at $22 each and a highlighter. And then with our awesome sunscreen that's okay for face and body, we have an SPF 50. So amazing. You can actually bundle something and then get the amazing Mary Kay towel, which I have right here. Okay, get excited. Oh yeah. Going out in the sun and rocking the Mary Kay. I bet your consultant would give you some real thanks for rocking that around, and someone asks you, hey, that's a cute Mary Kay towel, right? Start talking about it. But anyways, so when you bundle the protection of SPF 50 and the refresh, which is the after sun replenishing gel, which is amazing, then you actually get the towel for only $5. Get excited. Okay, so it's like a gift, a purchase with purchase, but it's at a lower cost because of that, and it's only available that way. All right, then we have the amazing lip oils, $20 each. We have it in blush and berry. Now, y'all, these lip oils are for those of you. Well, I love to wear it. I can just wear it over my lipstick or what have you. Like I said, I pop with my dark colors. I love them. And the lip oils I have worn, and I love the feel of them. My daughters really love them. Okay. They're $20 each. Blush and berry. Check them out. They're absolutely amazing. And they're all what's hot today. Oh my goodness. It's the hottest thing. So get excited. And thank you so much for joining me. One last thing I just wanted to share was that I was reading this morning in Psalm 139, about how your days were written in God's book before one of them came to pass. And so I just wanted you to know someone has a plan for you, and it's good. And I'm so glad you're here today to be on the journey with me. But just know that you're important, you're valued, and you're seen. and I appreciate you. So God bless you. And we'll be here next Friday at 10 o'clock this time, because I will have the right camera attached to my laptop, which took me a minute because my camera wasn't working when I started. So must mean that it's good things are going to happen when there's something combating that ultimate finish, right? Thank you so much and have a blessed day.